Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is the 8th book of the Harry Potter series and takes place 19 years after the Battle of Hogwarts and picks up right where the Deathly Hallows ended. It follows Harry's second son, Albus Severus Potter, and his journey growing up and being able to cope with the pressure of having such a famous dad like Harry Potter. At least that's what I hoped it would be about. Instead, we get a muddled and confused story about how Albus tries to fix his dad's mistakes, which in this case was not being able to save Cedric Diggory, even though it was in no way Harry's fault that he got teleported into that graveyard in the first place. This is when the story started to get confusing and began to feel more like fan fiction. That just frustrates me so much. I honestly really don't know whether to consider this as part of the Harry Potter canon. In fact, I regret reading this as it has ruined my personal view of the original characters. I hated the fact that the main plot device was time travel. Honestly, why would the writers think that was a good idea? Because of this, there's been no progression in the story. The only thing that changed from the start of the book to the finish was Harry's relationship with Albus, and that we learn that Voldemort has a daughter. A daughter. Why would someone who thought themselves as being above humans ever indulge in that sort of deed with Bellatrix Lestrange? He would never want a child, as he thought himself immortal and he's incapable of feeling love towards Bellatrix or a child. And when Harry pretends to be Voldemort, that was so bad. It felt like something from a child's cartoon. In fact, it seems that every solution in this book was either taking Polyjuice Potion or being transfigured, but that's not what Harry Potter is about. It's so much more. Honestly, this book is so unnecessary and insignificant in the way that it doesn't progress the story of the next generation at all, and just relies on revisiting old stories, specifically Goblet of Fire. And I just wish this book was never made. I'm really disappointed, and I just wish that J.K. Rowling wrote it all by herself and as an actual novel, not a play. To me, it doesn't feel like Harry Potter, and I agree with everyone when they say it feels like reading fan fiction. Of course, this was just my personal opinion that I felt I had to share due to the fact that the Harry Potter series is so important to me, and I hate seeing its reputation being tarnished by this book. If you guys want to see a more in-depth review of this book, where I will go through the book in more detail, leave some likes and comments down below. For now, this has been The Overall Nerd, and have a good one.